Hey guys, so this is a progress monitoring measure that I thought might be helpful since not everyone can access the iReady My Path this year. We know we only can do 50, the district bought 50%. So this is a way of getting, I think, some MTSS data. And again, with this site is for free, and so you don't have to worry about purchasing anything or anything like that. And it's still a pretty good tool. So if you're thinking about what can I do for progress monitoring for iReady math or reading in the upper grades, this is a great tool. So I went ahead and logged in. FYI, creating an account is very easy. So this is what the dashboard looks like when you finally get into your account. When you go to add your students, you do have to manually put them in. So these are some kids I had last year, but let's say I wanted to add a kid just so you can see the process. Let's say Jamal Wright, and maybe he's in 5th grade, boy. Let's say he's African American. Let's say no to special ed services, no to ESL, and create. So you would just do that for your homeroom class, and he's good to go. Now, you will go to measures at the top to assign anything. Now, there are options for progress monitoring tests for K through 8th grade, so you'll go to your designated grade. I've decided that Jamal's going to be in 5th grade, so I'm going there. Okay. If you say, Rachel, I don't want to test my kid on the grade level he's in, I want to test him on like what iReady says, like what lessons he needs, which, like, let's say Jamal's on a 2nd grade level. If you wanted to go to 2nd grade, that would be fine. So these are the tests that the kids can take at the top, like numbers and operations, geometry. This one is reading comprehension, and this is like fluency. So let's say I want to do Jamal on some reading comprehension. Okay, so these are the options that you have to give him. Let's say I want to administer, these are ones I tried to administer in the past. Let's say I want to administer just this one, okay? And I want detailed scoring. Let me show you the preview. So here is the text. This would be the question, so you can kind of see what it covers. Let's see here. Okay, I get it. Soccer, next, blah, blah, blah. You get it. So some things to know. The tests for progress monitoring for reading, the texts are rather lengthy. So when I've done this in the past, I've given my kid maybe 2 days to work through the text. And sometimes I would work through it with him or her, or maybe even in a group, because like if the point of this is for me to analyze how they're doing with like critical thinking, or like how they're doing on particular skills, like literal versus inferential, or main idea versus inference, or whatever. For me, that was the focus. So I was less worried about up here and more about how they approach the questions. Obviously, there are the fluency passages for easy CBM. So in that case, those are much shorter. But this is based on skill. So just an FYI that it might take a couple days, and that's okay. The math options are much more, I think, doable for the child independently. So like, let's go to a geometry one. So like here would be a student copy. So you notice here, very cut and dry, not too challenging. Now, the reason I like this is because it yields a lot of data. So like when you go to the reports, here we go. Let's say, excuse me. Okay, you go to export. I'm going to ignore this for just right now. All right, and so I'm going to click on the test that my kids have completed. I went in and did this myself. So this kid, my pretend kid, made somewhere between 9 to 12 questions correct. Okay. I also know that for this particular kid, these were the